Extended 0. Here we go. All right, so you guys managed to pull.
And we're back.
That night, it turns out that you guys don't want to be near this thing because this is an actively kept drow outpost, so you're gonna haul ass for the rest of the day through the Underdark, right?
Yeah.
So many drow.
So many
I get
drow.
tired?
You want nothing to do with this shit. And
there wasn't any gear. It was just rations and some grappling.
it was just rations and water, and the party will
Okay.
divvy that up, and like the non-scouting ahead group will manage that for now.
Okay.
Cool.
You have enough that when you get like I'm gonna stop tracking it, and when we get to the end, you'll have plenty left over.
Okay.
Right, that's how much you have. So
Like a week's worth. Yeah.
Sweet.
Do I get tired now?
what do you mean?
I mean, like, do I feel physically exhausted at the end of
He
a
doesn't
long
have a
walk?
heartbeat. How does that work with him?
That's a good question. Now, as far as what anybody else can tell, the two things that nobody knows about Dan in character. One, they don't know he's different from having fallen in.
Good
Two.
secret.
They don't know he's hallucinating.
Also
Yep.
good secret.
I have a
So,
legitimate question regarding mages and being undead. I know this is going to be kind of crazy, but does he need to actually sleep to regain his spells, or does he only need to study? Does he sleep
I
as
believe
an
it's
undead?
8 hours of inactivity.
it's 8 hours of light activity. Like you can't be cooking or doing other things, but you've never actually had to sleep to gain.
On
your
the bright
spells back.
side, if I don't need
Okay.
to sleep, that means I can keep watch all night long for you guys. Just
Oh,
watch
night long.
Right,
Yeah,
Right,
that's
the one
gonna
guy
be...
nobody wants to
keeping
trust
guard
because he's
over your
hallucinating.
dreams.
So
Yep.
let's keep the
gonna be
hallucinating guy as our only guard all night. That sounds like a great idea. All right, so
Oh, yeah.
So that night, you guys will actually find an exceedingly fortifiable and defensible position. Not that night. That night you'll rest. You'll wake up the next day and you'll keep going, and nothing will happen that day either, except
God damn it.
about towards the end of the day. All right. I want you guys to announce to the audience what your passive awareness scores are, your passive perceptions.
How do we determine those?
It says pass.
Yep.
Where?
On your skills tab.
For
Okay.
example, mine is 12.
Pass.
Oh,
That's mine is 12,
13.
not minus 12.
All right.
Mine is 10.
You'll notice that nobody in the party has a passive perception over 14, which is the written number in the campaign book. Not my fault that you guys don't notice this. All right, so
oh, I feel
I
legitimately.
want
scared, but
everybody
I'm
to
okay with
make
it
me
'cause
a
I'm
DC 12 Constitution save.
DC 12 Constitution save.
Oh, God, I'm so
Do I still
fucked.
make Constitution saves?
Yes.
Is that a thing for me?
Until I know otherwise, yes, because I know what's happened to you. I just need to look up the rules. For now, just keep playing yourself as normal.
I don't
Oh,
know.
come
Oh, wait,
on.
no, that's not making saves.
I would like to use my inspiration.
How is
Can
that
I?
No, you spend inspiration on something that's fueled by your personality.
God damn it. Okay.
Nope, I fail.
All right, what did you guys get?
I got a
Damn.
20.
I got a 13.
I've got a plus fucking 5 to my constitution.
All right, so
Can't help you, sister.
1d10.
Oh, what's the bat's passive perception?
Ooh, yeah.
I actually
the bat.
don't-
The bat
No.
is no good for here. That's
Okay.
the- All right, so
Vetoed.
if you failed that save, take 4 poison damage right now. If you passed, take 2.
Okay,
I'm down to 4 hit points.
actually have you said it's poison? I
Yeah.
have advantage on saving throws against poison.
What?
You may take your advantage on this then.
I have advantage. Okay. I was
All
going
right.
to say, wait, it's specifically poison, so that was specifically a poison
It is
save.
poison
Okay.
damage. Yes. About halfway through the day's travel so you guys ran blank day, and then you encountered goblins on day 2, and then on day 3 you hit Rocktopus, and on day 4 you didn't encounter much, but you did encounter, like, everybody
Poison.
starts feeling a little woozy, right? And starts, like, getting really lightheaded. I want everybody to make a medicine check.
Hobbies will put them to
I
sleep.
feel sick, but it's funny for some
What the
reason.
fuck just came jumping out of your throat, Pluto Fairy? Jesus!
What? That's the Wicked Witch of the West.
I
I got an
know!
18.
Okay.
I got a 21.
How
Damn.
is my pretty? And
If
your
you
little
got-
dog, too.
If you got over 15, you will be able to identify the fact that you guys are inhaling gas.
Darendil.
Question: what happens? Wait, hang on. What kind of gas is it? Like, is it a flammable gas? If I
Oh,
If I
fuck.
light a small bonfire, will it make an explosion?
Aw, I roll a natty 20, but it doesn't count.
When did I turn into? What is this character's name? I don't even know. It has an accent. It's like it's.
Ron,
Okay, so-
what the fuck,
like-
man?
Ron's like, wasn't me.
Shit, was it me?
I don't know what they're beating for, but there's kind of a lot of them.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's probably Darendil.
Darendil.
Daredevil.
I would like to, Darendale. Let's give him that.
All right, so Dan, how do you find out if this gas is explosive or not?
I ask myself that in an academic way before using explosives.
You can't identify the gas by scent alone. You'll need to come up with
Oh my gosh, guys! I think it would be hilarious if this gas was explosive and I made an assholes video by blowing it up. So you want to do that with?
We're gonna rewind.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dan Deinstein, and this is Jackass.
That's the one I was thinking of. Jackass, not assholes. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so let's rewind and actually get in character this time. All right.
I did seriously say
Seriously,
Darendil.
I almost feel like this madness requires me to metagame for the audience.
You are not Deadpool. Fuck off.
Damn it! What's the point of playing anymore?
I know, right? So
But yeah,
Yeah. So, well, we're in gas that's causing us all to be sick. If we could clear the gas, which an explosion could possibly do,
also it would
Then-
clear us of our lives, but that's okay. I guess those
we
don't
could
really matter.
backtrack a bit and then go kaboom and then go
We
forward
could
again.
We could try
That's
that.
the thing. That works. I've read about that in
so how is it that you guys plan to
geological studies.
determine how far you should backtrack?
How far should we? Oh well, when did we start feeling sick? I guess we don't know. Should I just go kaboom now? I mean, that's
If
Can I remember how many-
actually a better idea. Matt, you know what it feels like while I'm feeling sick. Fly forward until you no longer feel sick, then come back and report to me. Thank you.
the bat will fly off. What are the others doing?
I'm probably not going to hear from him for the next few days.
I'm gonna ask the group if they know of any animals or plants that could have caused this poisonous gas that I could try and locate.
It could be
Sareth,
just stagnant air. You have to
Sareth will
understand
pipe
the
up.
geologic structures.
Sareth will wait for Dan to stop saying useless things, and then we'll pipe up.
Ha ha ha! The situation is serious, guys. Ha ha!
So Sareth will pipe up. He says, "You know, I'd heard about it, but I'd never thought I'd wind up out here on my own, experiencing it. Nobody knows what's underneath the Underdark. Not even those of us who have lived here our whole, very long lives. However, in some places, it cracks. Whatever's down below leaks up from beneath."
Earth farts.
Stevens.
Ront will pinch his nose, the bridge of his nose. He says, "I'm never gonna unhear Earth farts."
Earth farts. I probably I said that quietly to myself and forgot that other people could hear me.
Right?
Earth farts. Like
It was funny. Let's face it. It was funny.
Okay.
or whatever, I
Okay.
guess Faerun? I don't know what Earth whatever the planet
Ron
is called.
says,
Okay.
Yeah.
I vote we keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Sounds pretty good.
I ordered the
Um,
bat to come back.
I have no issue with poison.
Quick question. Who could potentially set up a trap? Do you know if these earth farts are flammable?
No,
No.
Of course I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Is it dangerous to test?
What do
it
you
probably-
think? Ask. It would probably be a little dangerous. You know, what with us being in the gas.
in the gas.
Right,
What
yes.
if we can contain a small amount of gas and then
No.
cause an explosion inside of it?
Could
Nope.
could
do that
anyone set up a little
later.
trap that we could leave behind for anybody who might be following us
But Peter
that
will.
would light things in the event that it does?
But Peter will pipe up. He says, "I can do a trap."
Sweet. Can you set one up after the rest of us are, like, passed? So that we don't set it off?
Yes.
Sweet.
Please.
Could I watch you do that and you, like, show me how to do it?
This is. I will gladly take you under my wing. Yes.
I can help,
Awesome.
probably. I know, like, history and magic and stuff, and that
Sweet.
usually involves fire.
That would be great.
Darendil will throw a very.
Gitana, can you take care of the front defense
Yeah, I don't give a
stuff?
fuck about poison.
Can you please inhale
Sweet.
most of the gas so that the rest of us don't have to experience it? That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Sweet.
Oh man.
And-
You'll be our gas filter.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna make an int skill check. Hold on. Katana thinks this is a fantastic idea and just just gulping in this fucking poison.
All right. So you will not actually succeed at saving anybody, but you will make me another Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh wait!
Just
The
start
traditional way to deal with gas
gulping
is
in air.
kind of filter.
What?
What if we just tie like cloth over our faces?
So Katana, you're like. Fun.
Oh.
And with that natural one, you will pass the fuck out.
I didn't think about the hyperventilation part of doing that.
Oh man, I haven't laughed that hard in a
Okay,
while. That was good.
Oh, that's right. I have advantage against saving throws against poison.
Doesn't matter. You rolled a 1.
I've already rolled with the botch.
Okay.
We're gonna roll with the
then I'm
botch. The
okay
botch
with
is
that.
way
I am okay
cooler.
for story, for the sake of plotitis, yes.
Flauditis. That
Yes.
means that excessive growth needs to be incised in order to get rid of it. I don't know if you feel like being cut with a plot knife or not in order to get rid of your plotositis, but you know that's up to you.
Okay, so
Okay.
basically,
So-
Dan is rambling, is what's going on here. Dan is just going off, and like the gas has obviously gotten him. He's giggling, he's laughing, like even the twins, Topsy and Turvy are really like Turvy is already thrown up, and you've never seen anything affect them at all, right? And when Turvy throws up, there is a lot more than food in that vomit. Is that garbage? Is that tattered bits of a shoe?
And the fuck?
Okay.
They're gonna move on, right? And they're just gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
we need to go. The gas.
Okay,
Topsy is gonna be
okay,
like, gas.
so-
Go.
So I'm like in the middle of giving Katana directions. She starts hyperventilating and passes out.
Yes.
Yuck!
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did you just cast Healing Word on somebody? Is that what just happened?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you casting Healing Word on?
Katana, because I need her up so that she can, like, kind of be in
Does
charge
Healing
of
Word strictly heal damage? Is that what
Yes.
it does? Because she's not passed out from damage.
I'm full. Yeah, I'm passed out because I'm an idiot.
I thought it was poison damage.
But the poison damage isn't what knocked her out.
Oh.
So,
It was
yuck! Oh, son of a bitch.
slap me around a bit.
Oh.
Get
Okay.
Get Ron to slap the shit out.
Can I use medicine to try and slap her awake?
Roll me a strength plus a strength check with proficiency in medicine if you have it.
I do have proficiency in medicine.
All right, so roll me medicine based on strength.
This is like Marty McFly trying to wake up Doc
Okay.
after he has a shot in the bar.
Please tell me it's a nat 20. No! You ain't getting shit with that check, son. She is out
God
for
damn
good.
it.
That is a fail. There is no waking her up.
Sorry,
Your
but
attempts to wake her up
I've-
have failed.
Okay.
Ront will walk over, right? And like Ront will immediately walk over. She hits the ground. Like you're like slap, 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 right? And Ront is like, that's not how you do it. And he'll like grab her by the collar and he'll rear his hand up, right? And
I'm gonna
then
take damage from this shit.
a huge furry paw grabs his wrist, and he looks over at Darendil, and Darendil's like, and Eldith is ready to grab her weapon. Tensions just rose. What do you do?
Fucking hell, guys, come on. We are trying to survive this. Ront, I left Ront alone with her, and she's not damaged by him. Things are okay right now. Okay? He was obviously watching me, who slapped her. You guys didn't give a shit about that.
All
I
right.
mean, to be fair,
We
I
need-
probably couldn't have done anything to her because you also watched me try and slap Dan back in the fucking jail cell.
It's your tiny hands.
roll me persuasion. Calm the fuck down, people. This is the calm down check. If you botch this, I am going to laugh my ass off.
I'm gonna botch that.
Like, it's so.
Can we spend a beat to make sure it succeeds?
I will let you spend a beat for each NPC in the tense moment to calm them down. How many would you like to spend?
How many are angry? All of them?
No,
Is
okay.
it just Ront, Darendil, and Eldith?
Ront is a little pissed because you don't grab an orc, right? Eldith
Yeah.
is ready to go because Ront's looking violent. Darendil's not pissed. He just doesn't want her to be accidentally hurt, but he's a little tense. And when Darendil loses his cool, bad things happen. This is the most explosive thing to happen since Dan was rambling about setting gas off.
Okay. I vote we spend a beat on. Oh Jesus, Matt is giggling his ass off.
Yeah,
Thank you for muting yourself,
Yeah,
Matt.
like no, he didn't. I muted him because the gas
Oh.
got to him, and I know he's not going to stop laughing. So I let us roleplay by muting him. This happens on occasion.
He's just giggling away over there.
Okay,
Oh,
we need to
man.
spend a beat for Eldith, or else she's gonna fucking kill somebody.
Okay.
I think we can handle Ront.
Okay. So we're,
If you
we're
just
for the
pull
one.
Darendil off of Ront and explain to Darendil and Eldith that this is how she'd want to be woken up, guys. Like, she needs to be
She-
woken up, guys.
Not necessarily this is how she'd want to be woken up, but she wants to be woken
She's a
up, and
drunkard.
this is the
She's
best
used
way to do it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
okay.
drunk. I'm used to being woken up in
So-
alleyways with water and
Yeah.
slap.
So you're like, for crying out loud, I was just trying to wake her up. Ront watched me. Calm down. I slapped her. Nobody had a problem. The orc slaps her. Everybody's got a problem, right? And Eldith
Yeah.
will like fine, and she'll slam her sword back into the sheath like all the way, and she'll just turn. She'll throw her hands up like she's washing her hands of this and like walking away, right? She's gonna go walk like 10 feet out and go fume with her hands behind her head. All
Okay.
right. So who else did you want to spend a beat for?
I think that's it.
Darendil. I feel like we need to spend one for Darendil as well, but not Ront because once Darendil's hands off of Ront, we slap her. Like, wake her the fuck up. He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, yeah. So one for Darendil, and then the one for Eldith.
All right, so you guys are down to that's for the record, you are still a solid you're still at a solid 7 beats.
I was gonna say, I know I'm pretty sure I got a beat for the gas bag.
All right.
I'm such
So-
an idiot. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
So, what's gonna go down here is Darendel will like
Okay.
he'll look at you. Are you certain, Master Glossy?
Yes,
And he will
I'm
let go.
absolutely sure.
He will let go, right? And Ront will turn around and he'll give Darendel the stare. He says, "I ain't afraid of your fucking 2-ass furry bitch." Doesn't even make any sense, right? He's just and Darendel says,
are, but okay.
like Darendil nods. He says, "I understand. Apologies." And Ront is like,
All
and then
right,
he'll,
Ront.
he'll turn to Gloss. He's, "Did he just apologize to me?"
Yes.
Ugh.
You know that anger you're feeling, Ront?
No. Confusion.
Just slap the shit out.
slap the shit out of her. I'm pretty sure that'll work.
Ront is now fucking thoroughly confused. Like, Ront does not have the world's most complex mind, right? And like, he was already, like, off kilter because somebody apologized to him. And so he's completely, like, he's like, whatever, apology, fine. Fine. And now you're telling him to do the thing that everybody, and he'll, like, he's just, you sure about this?
Yes.
And he
Yes,
will
I am.
grab Katana by the cuff and slap! You're gonna take 1d4
How much
damage out
damage?
of this. 1d4. Plus his strength modifier. 7 damage.
That's fine.
Crack! Crack! Rise and shine, Chutz! Oh.
Fuck! Fuck! I'll move on. I'll move along,
And
guard.
he'll
Move along.
I'll move along.
Oh, I was unmuted. I didn't even realize.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
And so, like,
All right.
and
You're awake! Yay!
Ront will, now that Matt, the moment Matt is unmuted, he immediately starts talking over me. I want that noted, right? So, like,
Yeah.
Ront will, like, hold you
I
up and
didn't
says,
know.
you awake now?
Yeah, dude, thanks.
Anytime. And he'll set you down. He says, usually people get pissed at me for slapping dwarves.
I think they like it.
All
Ah,
right.
it's refreshing. That was brisk. All right, let's
Like
go.
Okay. Katana, first of all, dick.
Alright, so you're gonna healing word Katana.
I'm sorry about the breathing thing. I did not realize that was going to end that way.
It was funny. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I won't do that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking one for the team, whichever team that is you're playing for. It's cool.
Yes.
2,
Okay.
3, 4. I'm only
Katana.
missing 3 HP. We're good.
Sweet.
Alright. So at this
I need
point,
you to head up to the front. Take care of stuff up there.
Bringing Ront?
yes,
He's the
Cool.
one that can wake you.
Yes.
I think that's a non-option.
don't
Eldith.
leave me back here with the wizard, please.
Eldith,
I don't think so. That sounds like a
can
bad
you hang out back here and help us with this trap? Because you're good at making things look more natural, especially in stone places.
Fine. Fine. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
She didn't even think
Dang
it was funny that I got the shit kicked out of me. This drunk ass dwarf freaking shamed her family's name or whatever.
She doesn't seem to have responded much to that. No, she's pissed.
Okay.
Okay, Dan, can you stick right in the middle of the group and talk to Stool more?
Oh, my buddy, my pal. How's it going?
Okay. Katana, something is wrong with Dan. I'm not sure what.
Ront will just look over his shoulder and just, it's the gas.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
stool? It might
Is
be
he
a
the
rock.
type to value
Feels
his
it a
brain?
bit.
Is he the type to value his brain cells?
Well, he hasn't been drinking, so I think so.
Wait,
Do
what?
you
What do you mean
care?
I'm killing brains?
Do you
No, I'm at-
care about that?
Yeah. I mean,
Then I
he's all
suggest-
about the being smart thing.
Then
So,
then I suggest you get him out of here.
I am
I don't-
smart.
yeah.
I'm
So,
smart.
you guys go. We'll deal with this bullshit, and we'll follow along.
Did I just volunteer myself to run with the fucking wizard? Jesus fucking and he will just storm off. Right?
Okay, well, let's.
Yep.
I'm gonna follow him.
He
and
wants to keep me
guys
safe
handle
because I think I'm cool with that.
Matt, you're not on camera.
Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
God, all of this is
So,
falling
I'm
apart.
gonna
This
just.
is
I'm
terrible.
gonna. After I see that, I'm gonna actually pull out my flask and make sure that there's actually still the same amount in there that I had, and that he's
Right?
stealing it. Cause I'm real suspicious of the wizard now that he's been stealing my liquor.
Right.
I'm
He is
magical,
not
baby.
stolen.
Everything is about to get
Shut
surreal.
up, Matt. So
You know what,
my
guys? While
unmute-
alive,
my unmuting
No
you
one's
is
fighting.
a show of trust, Matt. It's a sign of faith that you are not a hopeless cause. Don't prove me wrong. So the party will split up. All right. And eventually, the trap will be set, and then Dan and Katana and Ront and the Bat will eventually find the edge of the gas, and it's not too long. However, tensions are rising. Dan, you start to feel a little better. You're a little...
Oh, thank God.
As it
Oh
turns out, Dan, the gas really did agitate your sense of humor.
Let's not do that again. I think I still breathe.
By Grumpsh's missing eye, I swear to God, I have never wanted to agree with you, but at this moment I do. Let's never do.
I like you. You seem like a friendly person. I think we should make you the diplomat of the orcs to the civilized races, and then proceed on towards like some kind of
I'm exchanging looks with Glossy.
I'm
vision of peace and happiness for all.
The moment I get
Well,
my
don't-
hands on any yeast, I am feasting on your bones.
Did you just say yeast? Like you want my bones to rise?
Yeah, for bread. Shh.
Is that like a necromancy threat or?
So, that night, you guys will find a very, very fortifiable place to strike camp.
Oh, thank God.
And as the players breathe a sigh of relief, all of that tension that just washed away is soon to return because this is a very
God.
fortified place to camp that I have a map for.
Oh
This
no.
looks like a white blank space.
Oh,
I'm not
Jesus.
comfortable with blank white spaces. I've gotten used to the darkness.
So,
Nice.
Zoom out and then zoom back in.
Yeah. That's oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That actually looks. What's that green stuff?
First
that
parts.
you guys find a you guys find yourselves a this is the wrong fucking window. I keep trying to edit you from my players thing. Right, that's not how that works. Okay, so you guys find a nice and very closed cave. There are a few entrances, but it's very compact, right? And in addition, there are already like
What's
ancient,
the rock pile?
overused, burnt out remains of campfires and things. You're not the first people to camp here. Now, what you saw here, I'm gonna use Dan's token here.
Good size. Their sight done.
This right here, these are stalagmites, but they're only like chest high, right? But they're very dense, and you can move between them. But this is difficult terrain, right?
Oh,
And it leads
well,
right
okay.
up to the entrance. And the reason there is no difficult terrain here, where I have casually put Dan, is that there's no threat at all to his well-being whatsoever. Is that there's an overhang, and off of the overhang is dripping acid. And this is all slick and smooth and acidic. And that
I
is
do
why
not approve of you casually putting me there, sir.
Gross.
this
Just casually.
It's like you say you want me to be dipped in acid.
this right here is a tall motherfucking pile of rocks. And I mean, like, it's a pillar that's like stacked of loosely, they're not like mortared together. It is a loose pile of that just goes up like 15 feet to the ceiling, and it's not fastened to the ceiling either. Okay, but
Okay.
you guys,
Piles
this,
of rocks.
you guys will get. This is one of a few caves, right? And the scouting party is sticking together because tensions have been rising between Eldith and Ront, and Darendil has very quietly off to the side offered to Glossy that he will volunteer to keep Eldith company and make certain that things do not spill out of control, as much as his noble courtman's experience will allow. He will try and keep her from losing her cool.
That sounds great and brings me immense relief because I feel you are one of the few that might be able to back up their courtly abilities with a strength that she might respect if her heart gets away with her. Gets
Yeah,
away.
Eldith looks like she's jacked. So
Eldith is
I thought he was saying that Darendil would have to tap that, but never mind.
I mean, if he wants to, that is entirely up to the two of them.
ship it.
I'm docking the party a beat because Matt.
Ah, no!
You know Tech Yumi
Hyacinth
should
with
have
his
been.
bullshit.
It
No!
cost you a beat to say that without me reaching through the internet and strangling you, Matt.
You know, I would feel more regret, but
Shut
madness.
your dirty mouth right now before you
Okay. So, that night, all right, watches will be struck, but because we have split out of necessity, because tensions have risen so high between the scouting party and the rest of the slaves, you guys get your fair share of all the materials and supplies, and you can totally set a campfire here, right? And I will.
sad that they're all angry because it's not like we're treating anybody differently. We're all trying to save your lives, you butt munches.
Right.
Are we treating people differently though? Because I mean, we have Ront up front like he's like one of our favorites or something. Maybe we should give someone else a chance.
Are you playing the saxophone?
No, that
That's
was
what it
more
looked
of a-
like.
It was just a flare,
Okay.
like a lens flare in the background. Just imagine that for a second.
Oh.
Okay, so you can stop anytime now, Matt. Like,
I'm trying actually. I've come down quite a bit from where I was at. So
yes.
that's good
Yeah.
news.
Keep pulling down, right? Okay, so that night, what is the order of watch you guys are taking as the split off party?
Didn't
I
we
need
have...
to sleep.
Do you though?
Like I legitimately didn't know.
don't.
Actually. Do I need to sleep?
You are
Because I'll just stay up all night if
You
I
are
can.
physically exhausted, yes.
Then I will sleep when I get the chance, but I'll study when I don't have the chance. So whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to keep Darendil and Eldith together.
Me and
What you are divvying up is currently there are 4 people in your camp, and your camp needs 3 watches.
And
Oh.
on my watch, I will pay specific attention to Topsy and Turvy and be like, "You guys,
I'll take a watch on my own. I'm fine with that. Or
you're strong." Yeah.
All right, so I will repeat, you are not with the rest of the slaves right now.
it's just us.
This is just
right,
the scouting
fine.
party.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm okay with taking a shift myself, and I'm sure Ront is okay with taking a shift because we're the best ones to watch.
Could we
quite
drag?
frankly.
I have
kinda wanna
blindsight.
split
I'm
Jimgar and Bapito.
pretty good at taking a watch. It's cool.
Say what?
I kind of want to split Jimjar and Bapito up.
It's only the 4 of us. There is no
You
Jim
can-
Jar or
you
Pepito.
can
Right.
take you can at any point
Oh, bring
say
him
I would
in.
like an additional person to leave. That's what he's suggesting.
What I'm saying is, I don't know that we should leave them together. Because, like, there's no one that's going to set off Eldith, and Darendil is going to help keep her from getting set off more. But Bapito and Jimjar, we don't have anyone that's specifically going to help them with their problems. So I'm wondering if we should bring one of them with us.
I don't mind being on the same shift as Pepito, quite frankly. I can handle that. I can handle any one of these people.
Okay.
Hey, that's why I'm not asking to be on your shift, bucko. And I'm going to wink at him.
Okay. Ront, I'm guessing you don't want to hang out with Dan, so I guess that's me.
All right. You the
Ront,
boss.
you okay with taking it on your own?
Who?
Ront?
Ron shrugs. He says, "I got a vested interest in keeping you fucks alive. Yeah."
Cool beans.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, Ront. Can you please tell me if you're being sarcastic or not?
He says, "I ain't surviving the Underdark on my own. I ain't that dumb."
Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure because you
Yeah.
and I are a sarcastic lot.
He says, he says, "Besides, you die, this whole fucking trip gets boring as fuck."
Whoa, there's still me.
Axis to the chest movement, and then
Right? she's like, "Oh, Ron, my man." Like,
Ront,
So,
baby, we're
Question
fighting.
before we start watches. Did Dan come back at full health, or did he come back at 1 hit point, or what
whatever
did he
Dan
come
has right now is what Dan has. He did not
Oh.
come back fully healed. So that
So-
night, would you like to blow any spells, resources, hit dice, resting, what?
Yeah. Dan, I'm gonna dick you a couple of times.
I don't need it. I'm fine. Wait. No, I forgot how low I am. I do need it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Go
say.
ahead, dick me as many times as you want. with your-
Matt beat me to that joke. Bravo. Bravo.
All right. Since I have healing word up, and I'm gonna use a 2nd level spell on this.
Yep.
I'm just gonna type it out. There you go. Fucking
Would you like to spend a beat to make that a roll of 8?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right.
I mean, I would have felt okay with it if you hadn't, because I already docked us a beat because Matt.
Yeah. I'm okay with spending a beat to heal you up, because you guys have spent plenty of beats to heal me up, so
That's true.
I'm
I keep
okay with
finding
this.
all those potions and then spending them on you.
yeah.
So-
And it turns out that's a good thing, because I'm gonna need you
So,
to
Matt,
help me talk to God that
heal your damn self for, what is it, 4 plus that 8, right?
4
Use,
plus 8.
use the up button.
Wait,
Did you
4
say-
plus?
Okay,
Wait,
you hit
how
the
much?
you hit the healing word button and it says 4 HP healed, right?
Yeah.
And then you're
Uh,
so is it
I rolled a 2nd level spell underneath it, which did 5.
okay, so you're healing 8 plus 4 total for 12, right?
Sure.
All right. So, Matt, heal for 12.
Okay. I'm back at
I know that's
16. I'm
not
back
how
at
that
full.
like as I was asking I was like, fuck, whatever, I just offered it. So you can take it. And
Yeah, I'm back at full.
You're back at
That's
full.
fine.
Okay, so
Cool.
does anybody want to blow a one last hit die before they rest? Remember, you recover up to half of your hit dice on a long rest, which is what you're about to take.
How many hit die do I got over here? Probably a lot. Maybe. Oh yeah, I get 3, right? Yeah.
I feel like that's a
I'll use one. I'll use one. Why not?
How many
I'll use
hit
one.
die you got, baby? I can give you another hit die, baby.
Heck yeah, I'm max.
All right,
No,
you're
Matt.
maxed up. What about you, Matt? Oh, you don't need it.
Okay.
What about Glossy?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Are you gonna burn hit
that,
dice?
that healing word topped me off quite nicely, actually, without breaking the rules this time, which is nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
agree.
Glossy, roll your hit die.
Yeah, I guess so.
And who has first watch?
Is it me?
Let's say not you. Let's say Dan and what was gonna be Dan and Glossy?
Yep.
All right, so Dan and Glossy, you are going to be first watch. All right, so Katana, you go to sleep. Ront will take second watch. All right.
All right.
Dan.
Dan, what happened to you?
Making
I'm
elephant
around.
noises and whipping his head all around.
I'm-
And
I'm
dude, sit there
watching.
and look in your book while Glossy actually watches stuff.
I was
Read your
also
spells.
You just got told by Katana. Sit down, shut up,
Yeah,
and
we-
read.
We've got a few hours, so I'm actually going to ask Dan
Just a
what
little
happened.
tear
Tell-
trickling down my.
Okay, so
Right out eyeball.
so Dan, do you tell him the story of what happened?
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the pit.
Bossy actually asked me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I actually, unless Vecna gave me an order not to tell anybody, I don't think he did.
He didn't. However, you do know
I
that
don't-
he is a god of secrets. He might not appreciate you talking about his pact with you on principle.
Okay, then I believe that I should be entitled to some kind of check to know whether or not I should be telling this.
I will totally allow you to botch an Arcana check. Go and roll it.
I don't like the way you said that. I just want to let you know. No, I got a 22.
You really don't want to talk about Vecna's business to anybody.
Okay,
Vecna has a
so-
long history of taking loose-lipped servants and vestals and like immolating them for eternity.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell Glossy is basically a bold-faced lie, which he knows is a lie, but with the hidden implication, not even hidden implication, just the overt message of, don't ask, you don't want to know, it'll probably end up with both of us being fed to some kind of
Glossy,
nation.
roll
Yes.
me insight.
Oh, God.
Allow me to give you the opportunity to botch this.
Oh, no, I'm going to
Nice.
watch that then.
You will.
Oh, no!
You will totally pick up what Dan is putting down. Like, you know that whatever it is, Dan can't talk about it. And it's not because he just doesn't want you to know. There is a damn good reason. The wizard is getting that like, oh god, no, this will have unintended consequences. No, no, no look on his face. Right.
I'm telling you about like fluffy marshmallows that apparently actually breathe life back into you if you manage to meet
And
them
you
for
do
far enough
know-
underground.
You do know that he has been very intent this whole trip on nobody getting their hands on his book. The wrong hands are the words that he's used a lot.
Don't touch the book.
He's used the phrase "the wrong hands" on his book a whole lot. Matt, don't make me roleplay your character for you. Calm down.
Okay, so
He accidentally muted himself.
Damn it,
That's
I did.
funny. All right. So, Glossy, you pick up what he's putting down, right?
okay.
That you don't like. There is something woogly about him telling you, and you. It's actually better that you don't know. Like, it's better for
Okay.
him and you and everybody.
So something happened down there, but
Right.
I can't know what it is, and presumably no one else can either.
I barely know what it is.
Okay. That is something bad that can wait. Okay, cool.
It involved cotton candy.
Yeah, right. Cotton candy.
All right.
And you-
Candy.
That night,
And
I
you-
also Glossy.
Little fairy playing stool.
Glossy, give me a perception check because Dan is not doing much watching.
Yeah.
Not much.
Watching.
You're helping, right? That's why I'm giving you advantage. Dan is helping.
Great. Thanks, Dan.
I am a helper.
All right.
Not a drone
Doing-
of an unknown.
Doing great,
god.
buddy.
I just see Dan sitting at like the edge of a cavern being like, if anybody's thinking of attacking us, you better think twice. And that's his like when he goes from every entrance just yells.
Right. Okay. So that night on your watch, you don't see much of anything. All right. Everything
Okay.
seems to be fine. Like you would see it. Okay. And then you wake up Ront, right? Ront will be like you'll kind of like, how do I wake up the orc without pissing him off, right? Like you're standing there for a second, and then Ront just opens up his eyes, says, "I get it," and then he'll sit up.
Okay. Good work, buddy.
Uh,
All right, Dan, go to sleep. Please.
So Dan
Please.
passes out. Glossy, you have your bedroll, right? And Ront will go and he'll cross his arms and he'll lean against the wall, and that's the last thing you see before you pass out. Gitana, you are dreaming, but you don't know that. You're back in that village again.
Ah, shit.
The village is different. Everything is wet. Everything is slick with slime and seaweed. And you hear the cackling of a baboon echoing off of the walls of the dwarven village caves, and
Is there any smell?
yeah,
Does it
it,
smell fishy?
it smells like blood.
Ah! I mean, well, okay, but Katana's probably like, okay, that's fine.
And you're wandering through, right? And all of a sudden you're suddenly aware that there is a warrior behind you, right? And his tendrilled arms are wrapped around the hilt of a great sword, and he's rushing at you, and it's too late. He's gonna kill you. You can't react fast enough, and then Ront is in the way, impaled on the sword with his arms out. He says, "It's your watch." You snap to. Ront is trying to wake you up.
Ah, what the fuck? Do I end up accidentally trying to punch him?
Probably, right? Like you're like, "Holy shit!" Right? And he's just like with his hand, right? Jesus, honey, you keep the wet dreams to yourself.
Hey, you wish. It's my watch.
He says, "I just took my watch. I want sleep now."
All right, well then go to sleep. I got this.
And hell,
Fuck.
right?
Fuck.
Like you can't shake that image out of your head of
Oh,
Ront
that's creepy.
impaled, looking at you like expectantly,
Ugh.
right? Roll
Man.
me perception. And which of the three things are you at?
Oh, I'm
And she's
actually.
got Pepito, right?
Yes.
Yeah, since we brought him in. I would rather have. I'm gonna try and watch these two entrances right here.
North
like
and
kinda,
east, or Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
Where you
Yeah.
positioned. And
North and west.
West,
And then
northwest, right.
Bapito will be south. I'm just kind of maybe leaning up against this column of rocks here. You know, just kind of looking at both entrances.
All right. So, roll me a perception check.
Oh. Uh-oh. No bueno.
All right.
Bad at perceiving things, guys.
Come on, Pepito.
Oh! That is a nat 20.
Damn.
That is a nat 20. Yes, he has -3 wisdom.
Wow.
Balls.
So
Good job there, buddy.
So you're sitting there, right? And you're looking out and you're doing the watch thing, right? And you're not hearing anything. And then all of a sudden, like, Bapito, who is usually like completely suave and completely chill, right? Like nothing gets under Bapito's skin except for Jim Jar once, but you never even saw that. Bapito, in all of his my loincloth might as well be a tux smoothness, suddenly sits up and looks out. And holds his hand up. And he points at his ear, and then you listen again, right? You pull out your axes, right? And you listen again, and then you hear it. Not my phone alarm. That's not what you hear.
What the fuck?
What is that? What is that? What is it?
What the
that,
fuck?
That? Oh my god, you recognize that. Those are orcish war drums.
Gah!
Right? And Ront sits up and goes, "They found me." Cut! That's where we're gonna leave it off today.
Bodies like sheep to the rhythm of these fucking war drums
Bodies
here.
like sheep to the rhythm of war drums. That's where we end today's session. After